What's going on, everybody? Yours truly. I am still coming from you straight from Africa again. I'm still in Nigeria, Benin-City. So you guys had a chance to kind of see the first vlog when I did my first 36 hours. It was just kind of quite an experience, just being back in Africa after 10 years and seeing the continent from my own perspective, raw as it is. As you guys can already tell, the lights are flickering here, just the reality of the motherland, right? But it was an amazing time. It was an amazing time. The first 36 hours, it was just kind of like a mixed emotions. I'm gonna be honest with you, it was a mixed emotions. Sometimes I was a moment of reminiscing, just being back on the continent, moments of frustration because I was like, man, why aren't these things, even some of the basic things, not available? And then there were also times of glimpse of hope, and I was like seeing the resourcefulness of the African people. There were times of very pondering on, wow, what can we do? What can we do to make a lot of these things become even more excellent for what that cause is? But anyways, so those were the times, and I kind of got a chance to kind of give you guys some glimpse of all this one in this vlog. I want to talk about Saturday, right? So Saturday being the big day. Oh no, it's a big jump between when we got here to Saturday, but the remainder of the week we went to the convention here at the Church of God Mission International, with the Archbishop Margaret, Benson-Idahosa. We were blessed, and we had an array of bishops and speakers, reverend speakers who spoke from all around the world. The occasion really, wow, we came here, me per se, because my dad has been here and my sister, my mother before, but this is my first time in Nigeria. We came here for the ordination of my father as a bishop, right? So being ordained a bishop in Christendom, for those of you guys not sure what I mean by that is, being elevated to a position of bishop. So in the faith, our Christian faith, you have leaders, and there's different, you would say ranks or levels, I guess you could say. I don't want to put it as, it's not a question of levels or ranks. It's just men have recognized that you have attained a certain level of leadership, and you've mentored a certain number of people and churches and stuff. So they recognized my father as a bishop. So this was his ordination. He came to be ordained by the Council of Bishops and by the presiding Archbishop Curby, Clemens, and Archbishop Margaret Idahosa, an amazing lady. She's been like the grandmother to my family today from far, and grafted faith and grafted the mindset of souls, the mindset of leadership, a mindset of born to lead, a mindset of having that potential for excellence. Her and her husband had a tremendous and still have a tremendous influence in our family, in our tree, and probably even my grandkids. So an amazing time, right? So I'm just gonna cut straight to it so you guys can see. I'm trying to keep this video short. So we went to church. I mean, what a tremendous time. It was just a glorious time when we were there. It was just a blast, man. I haven't been to an ordination ceremony in a while, so I didn't even know what to expect, to be honest with you guys. I didn't know if it was going to be one of those like they come in and then we sit down, or do they come in and what happens? I don't know. I didn't know what to expect. But so they came in, they sat. So Dad was being ordained with 6 other bishops, so there were 7 in total. What was interesting about this was the fact that that was the only one, I think, not of the Church of God Mission Ministry. So one thing I love about this is the Church of God International Ministry recognize the work and the dedicated leadership that my dad has shown through his ministry, being also a product of All Nation, the Bible Institute. He's being a product of that, and the work he's done. They ordained him as they were ordaining some of their other pastors who were also being ordained as bishops. I mean, this is it was a tremendous time. The atmosphere was electric. People were everywhere. It was full, jam-packed. I think it might have been 17,000. I mean, it was 15,000 seated, and there were like 2 overflow tents, and who knows how many were in there. It was just jam. Great time. Electric. There were performances, the dancing and singing. It was just great. Reverend, I forget his name, but he was from Kenya, came and lit the place up. Oh my God. I felt like I was listening to Papa when I saw him. I was like, man, he's cut from the same cloth. Oh man. Yes. But then seeing my dad there, I was very proud of my father, being recognized, being somebody I've learned through ministry, being a pastor's kid, a PK, pastor's kid. I've learned that, you can get all the accolades out there. You can get all the recognition, or you can get all the installments that the world can give to you. But if your family cannot speak well of you, the people who see you every day, your wife or your husband, cannot speak well of you, then I don't know how much really what you put out there is worth. So being able to say that I'm really proud of my father and the steps he's took, I really mean that. And tremendous time just seeing him out there. And part of the procession, they had to anoint their feet, so they had to take out their shoes. So God would lead them as they go. Beautiful are the feet of those who bring the good news. That's what the good word says. So the ceremony was presided by everybody. So as they came, they anointed them. They prayed for them, anointed their mouth, their ears, their eyes, prayed over their mind. And then their wife were brought. So you see mom come in there. They prayed also for their wives. So you can see there, man, security was tight. So again, some picture was rough, but your boy did what he did. You know what I mean? Got you some good stuff. Big shout out to Debbie though. But she took care of like all the video content. So if it's shaky, blame her. But no, big shout out to Debbie. She did a great job. A tremendous time there. So at this function, at this time when dad has been ordained, it seems a bit surreal. You know what I mean? Like, because some people, I'm just going to speak so you guys can see me. Some people get to know their parents while they're already a bishop, or get to know their parents like some pastor's kid. They were just born at that time, or it's like you don't really see them in that transition phase. Maybe you're already out of the house. But I had the privilege of seeing my father really during that time, like doing ministry with him, going places where there's only 2 of us, going to places where you got to sleep in the same hotel rooms, or you got to go to places where a lot of people wouldn't tell you these things. But the reason I want to tell you these things, so you have a different perspective of the man. I've seen him being revered in places where people didn't quite understand what he was bringing to the table, to say the least. I've seen him in places where we ate food and it's like, what? And I've seen him in places where we ate with almost like with kings, you can say, just the treatment received there. So I've seen him in different facets, speak to presidents, all the way to you wonder where the next meal is going to come from, right? So no bougie here. We've seen it all. So at that time, seeing my dad being almost somebody saying, yes, Dr. Soni, we've seen what you've done and we're proud of you. Yeah, it was a powerful moment. Yeah, it was, yeah. It was good. It was good. So back to it. So that was really what we came here for, and experiencing Africa and all that, to see this recognition being done there. It was something to behold. It's late out here. Give me a second. Okay, thank you. Sorry, where was I? Just the ordination and the time here, tremendous. I will say, it was a little bit of something that I didn't quite think would go. I don't think it hit me yet. You know what I mean? I don't think there's still a surreal part to it. Still being here, I guess. I'm not back to the States yet, so maybe it's not hitting me yet, but eventually it will. I know. So, but tremendous time. It was worth it. It was worth the trip. God is on the move. After seeing what God is doing here, I can say with all confidence that the epicenter of the Christian faith is no longer in the States or Europe. It's no longer in the Western world. Yep, that I can say with no shadow of a doubt. It's no longer in the Northern Hemisphere. Definitely in the Southern Hemisphere. The way people worship God here, what? I mean, it was Wednesday and Wednesday morning, and you're 15,000 deep on a Wednesday morning? What? It's not like people don't have work here, right? It's not like people don't have jobs here. It's not like people don't go to work, but what? Yeah, devoted to God. God is on the move. Be blessed, peeps, man. Still coming from you from Africa. It's hot, but hey, it beats being dead, right? So I'd rather feel the heat of Africa and being alive. And organic food, by the way. Big shout out to organic food. Driving here, oh my God, I might have another vlog just on driving here. We'll just talk about that whenever I have that, because it's a different thing. But overall I'm happy. I have a happy Saturday. What a day. What a day. Guys, man, I'm gonna get some shout out here early morning tomorrow. We'll embrace another day to confront some different things tomorrow. So we'll talk then. Until then, you guys be blessed. Deuces.